101 brought to you by Promise Resource Network. I can say where I work. Promise Resource Network. There we go. I got it.
I'm Sharon Galuski.
And my name is Sharon Galuski. Absolutely. Thank you. I knew my name. Today's good, even though it's Monday. So, welcome to Recovery 101. Our topic today is near and dear to my heart that I need to know more and more each day. How to deal with an asshole. Sound good?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody need some help with that? Anybody else? Just me? Okay. Okay. Let me read the definition first.
Thank you.
Okay. Asshole, a contempt human who goes around doing cruel and intentional crap simply to make people mad. These individuals get off on this and obviously are deeply insecure and have nothing better to do. Doing cruel and intentional stuff, right? Man, do we know some of those, right? We know there are those people out there that are just so needing to control things because their lives are out of control, right? When I am in control, my behaviors and my attitude, I'm less likely to be an asshole. Good morning, Roberta. She says, hello, everyone. So, if I asked you to identify the biggest asshole in your life right now, how quickly could you come up with a name? Boom. And as long as it's not me, I'm cool with that. So, okay. Some of us might be able to list 2 or 3 or 4 assholes with whom we interact on a daily basis, plus all the anonymous assholes out there that cut you off in traffic, cut in front of you in line, and otherwise make our lives miserable. Every day there's somebody out there, and there's one of those velvet lines. Everybody's all lined up for me just to piss me off, right? So there was a gentleman named Robert Sutton who wrote The Asshole Guide to Survival: How to Deal with People Who Treat Us Like Dirt. Sound good? It does, doesn't it? I need to know this stuff because I still get caught up in that. Is it me? Yeah. What did I do? And begin to feel that shame because someone else is putting something on me that's not mine. Right? I don't have to get involved in this. We're going to talk about some ways to deal with somebody that is really making us feel like dirt. And I think that's so important because it seems like, to me, the world has gotten a little meaner. COVID really isolated us, and it kind of made some people just really self-centered and self-absorbed.
Oh, yeah.
And I have experienced that where I've isolated to the point where all I think about is me. And when all I think about is me and my needs, I have the potential to be an asshole, right? To give and to take, to allow myself to get my needs met, but also to allow you to get whatever it is you need, right? So we deal with these assholes on a daily basis. And it's up to me. Can you close that, please, sweetie? Thank you. We got the ambulance and the police going, so. It says, want to know how to identify an asshole in your life? Start with your own emotional responses. You have an asshole problem if you're dealing with somebody who leaves you feeling demeaned, de-energized, disrespected. Somebody who makes us feel like crap. Yes, sir.
I think the fire chicks are going to be like an asshole.
Oh, somebody's being. All right. So it's somebody that makes us feel demeaned, de-energized, and disrespected. 3 things that we don't have a lot of rules here, do we? There's a lot of gray here at PRN. But what we do expect here, we do have expectations, and that expectation is that we give acceptance, respect, and love. And when I'm able to give acceptance, respect, and love to other human beings, I'm less likely to be an asshole in their world. Right? Yes, sir.
You know, that reminds me of my mom. It was about a month ago, and my mom called her like it was like Friday night, and she said she had a blind date.
Oh.
And I was like, well, you gotta be careful about blind dates. And then, like the next one that she went on with him, she said that he tried to get in bed with her.
Oh, well, there you go. Asshole. People whose needs go before ours. Right? People that feel like they're the most important thing in the world.
She said, you know, it's good that I'm living alone. And I said, that's good for me too.
Yeah. So sometimes we do our best to get away from people that annoy us. And that's a good thing. That's one of the things I have to do on a daily basis, to get away from people that don't meet my need, that don't give me acceptance, love, and respect. Roberta says, I'm alone in the house. I'm not trying to isolate, but it was too cold to go outside. I don't have my car anymore, and due to both not being able to afford and having dizzy spells. Oh, dear, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, Martians. Okay, if you want to be sure that you're dealing with a true asshole, look for clearly obnoxious behaviors, especially those that are intentionally demeaning or rude. Somebody that is clearly obnoxious in their behavior, right? We can say things that hurt. You know, we always talk about seeking safety, where when we say something, it cuts like a knife. And we will always have those scars. They get better, but we will always have those scars, right? Allison's in the house. Good to see you, dear. So, can someone give me an example? There you go. I didn't even have to get all the way through it. Nice and loud.
Okay, what I wanted to begin to say, speaking on the asshole topic, everybody got one, so I guess everybody's one to say that. But then, like on TV, though, like the Will Smith thing. Okay, he was wrong for saying it, but he was wrong for going on national TV and slapping him. Yeah, man, it's like, oh, I got money, so
What did he say?
He said that his body was something to do with G.I. Jane, but he said it before. So you should have nipped it in the bud the first time.
We have to deal with these, don't we? And even entertainers.
You should have just bought a wig and kept it moving.
Well, there's a lot of controversy over that, about who actually, hold on who actually is the asshole sometimes, right? Hold on. Sometimes, I gotta say this, sometimes I'm the asshole. And I got to pay attention to that. I'm the one that's obnoxious and demeaning and de-energizing and disrespectful. And I got to check myself, right? Because it does happen. If I am in a situation where I am feeling isolated and insecure and disrespected, chances are I'm going to come back at that. Yes, sir.
Well, that too, from being down or something, that could cause you to be an asshole. But if you gain more than others, you know, and like in other words, on your high horse, some people have a tendency to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Think they're better than them, belittle them, you know, be an asshole. But if you can catch yourself before you get to that, like, you know, that's good, but some people can't catch it.
No, some people just, it seems like a natural thing they just do. And I think just my experience and my thought is these are miserable people. When I'm miserable, I've got that potential, right? Because misery loves company. And I feel bad, so I'm going to make you feel bad. That's not my goal today. I'm grown and in recovery. People watch me, and I just simply can't be an asshole anymore. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me, because then I get that guilt about what I've done. And if I'm not careful with the guilt, which has to do with action, what I've done, it can go into shame, which is who I am, right? So I don't want to do that today. I don't want to be that asshole today. I want to be the one that brings peace. I want to be the one that brings acceptance, love, and respect instead of the one that takes it away. So we've identified how to figure out if you're dealing with an asshole. Clearly obnoxious behaviors, intentionally demeaning or rude. Yes, dear.
Sharon, when you were talking, I think that I've eliminated most assholes from my life. One of the reasons I've eliminated, because the people at CBS so irritated me, but I always am so nice to them from the beginning. Oh, thank you so much, you've helped me in the past, blah, blah, blah. The other thing is the reason I was an asshole, besides the fact that my mind was all twisted around, is because I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. And you better hurry up and give it to me, you stupid asshole. And I always thought I was smarter than the average guy.
Yeah.
And so it was the asshole was me the whole time, and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know it. So it's up to me now to rectify those situations where there's potential. I had yelled at somebody over the phone, like a Sprint person or something. And I had to talk. Somebody didn't say anything. I didn't have to tell her I'm sorry, but I didn't tell myself I'm sorry. So it's just better to walk away or pause or do any of those things, because then I turn into the asshole. Yeah.
Yes. And it's a learned.
It is.
It is a learned behavior. Allison says, sometimes these things we've learned from our family, from people that were influential in our lives as young people. And if all I know is to be rude, obnoxious, and demeaning from the people around me, chances are that's what I'm going to be able to put out, just because that's all I know. Jeremy.
I know Alan would agree with me, but there are some assholes who take Alan's spot, I promise.
Yeah, we got certain parking spots here, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. When something happens that we don't think should go that way, right? We can become that I don't want to be. Yes, Ronald. Nice and loud.
But some people have slippery mouths and they're not even aware of it. Are they really assholes? Even though they have a slippery mouth and they wasn't aware of it.
You know, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
Chris Rock, he had a slippery mouth.
Yeah.
And wasn't aware of it.
Yeah.
He wasn't aware of the condition that his wife had.
Yeah. So we can say things that are awful, can't we? And not even mean them to be so deep. But I don't know what triggers that other person. I don't know that other person's story. And if I say something that triggers them to a point where they become the asshole, right? Triggered because I can't get what I want when I want it. Triggered because I don't know exactly what's going on with that other person. We can seriously hurt people. Yes, sir. Do what?
The Dunning-Kruger effect.
I don't know what that is.
It's like when people, I guess, I think they're smarter than other people,
Superior.
Yeah,
People think they're superior than us. And that can justify some people's actions. Well, if you were me, you wouldn't be doing this. Well, yeah. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't be an asshole. So, but people, me included, when I put my needs before anybody else's, it can cause me to become an asshole. People at the store, people in traffic, people, just people out there. It says, keep in mind there's a difference between a person who occasionally exhibits asshole behavior and a certified asshole. Card carrying. As Sutton explains, all of us under the wrong conditions can be temporary assholes. Assholes are people who consistently make people feel like crap over time, right? And I like that certified. I am always like this, right? And I don't think most people want to be assholes. Most people just want to be accepted, but like we said, sometimes we don't know how. Sometimes I don't know the words because I've never been given the words to be kind. But we can have those temporary moments when our needs aren't being met and we feel it's another person's fault. Mhm. So what are some things we can do when we're interacting with somebody that has jerked our nerves, has disrespected us, has done something to make us feel belittled? What can we do with that? Tell me something, Ron.
We just have to learn how to relate to them. We have to face it and keep our cool.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, like pick and choose your battles. Just cause, somebody to cut you off, try forgiveness, try that more, be the bigger. Now you say be the bigger brother, you heard parents, or brothers and sisters, you be the bigger brother. Like I'm the oldest brother out of my siblings, so my brother threw a rock one time and broke a lady window. He got a whipping, but I got a whipping too.
Because you were supposed to be what? Yeah.
Coach him, right? That's what
Yep.
my dad told me when we got upstairs. I'm like, oh really? Yeah, but how you say forgiveness?
Yeah.
Just turn the other cheek. Be the bigger person.
Be the bigger person. And oh crap, I had something and lost it. You were right on the mark. You were right on the mark. Pick our battles. I like that. Pick our battles because not everybody deserves our attention.
And one more thing is they say it's a time and a place for everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
One of the things that just happened is somebody said something that I didn't like, questioning me,
Mm-hmm.
and my instant pissed off got there, and then that was my thoughts, and then my words were they weren't bad, they didn't have to make amends, but they were smart ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I felt that person was a smart ass.
That and tit for tat. Absolutely. I am with you. Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you know who I am? Kind of deal, Patrick.
A lot of times that's with pride too. Like I was helping someone and they asked me help, but they were like, "Do you trust me?" And went on, and they was like, "I don't usually ask a lot of people, but I wanted to ask you, And I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I have a lot of pride." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, sometimes you have to put that to the side."
Yeah.
And like he said, be the bigger brother or sister.
Yeah.
Know when to walk away and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait it out. But I think what's been helping me, and I know a lot of other people, is the forgiving.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
When
nice.
someone says something, not always positive, but negative, it could be how they feel about themselves.
Yeah. I think 9 times out of 10, that's the way it is. When I'm miserable, I spew that misery. Right. And it can infect other people to where we go back and forth and back and forth. And that doesn't get us what we want. Right. It doesn't get me what I need to argue with someone.
Right.
Because chances are neither one of our needs are going to be met then. All right. It takes forgiveness. It takes being the bigger person. Don't take it personally.
That's the second agreement.
What is the second agreement?
The second agreement is don't take anything personal. And that, they say if you can live with that, you will be rocked into the fourth dimension.
There you go.
In heaven or whatever.
Yeah. Don't take things personally.
Anything.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's not about us. And if I can remember, it's not about me, it's about that other person, right? It's not about me. I am not bringing this hostility to the party, right?
5 years from now, they not even thinking about it.
Absolutely. And that's another point. How big is this? How important is this? Somebody says something to me, if I can go, I really don't give a shit what you think. Man, that's power. Isn't that power? Absolutely. So when I don't take things personally, when I understand that the other person is probably far more miserable and disrespected and de-energized and all those things. If I can remember that, and if I can remember not to take things personally, because it doesn't have to do with me 9 times out of 10. It's people's hostility spewing out. I like this one. Decide that you're going to find the asshole hilarious. It's best to keep your amusement to yourself, which is also part of the fun. Oh, to make fun of other people's assholishness.
Waterboy. You know Waterboy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But Adam Sandler?
yeah.
Kind of like the coach or whatever told him to picture the opponent as like something, what is it, like weak or funny or something?
Uh-huh. There you go. When we can picture that, when I can say, this isn't about me. I can't, right? I'm not taking this on. Jeremy.
I had the other day, I would say he's an asshole because he was very rude.
Mm-hmm.
This guy driving like I think this was like the Ford Explorer,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes up and thinks that somebody stole some of his money, and he was on our group home property, but then he's like, well, whose car and whose van is that?
Mhm.
Why didn't somebody? He's like, oh, never mind, I don't need to talk to y'all. He goes and talks to our staff and tells her that he's recording her on camera.
Mm-hmm. People get excited, don't they, sometimes, when they feel their needs aren't being met or they feel that they've been disrespected? Man, we'll throw that asshole right out at him, won't we?
I did tell my staff before he read the project, I said, you know what? Had I known that, I would have probably sucked and punched him.
Oh, no, never. No. Don't let them take you there. That's the key. We don't want to go there today. I don't want to retaliate because I don't want to be the asshole, right? So here I am. And I don't know about you, but, the last person to make the comment, the last person to, do whatever always gets in trouble. And if I retaliate, people are going to look at me. Plus, excuse me, I just don't want to retaliate today.
I don't blame him. Like that. That's definitely
We've got that choice though, don't we? We've got that choice whether to participate in this situation. It says create a physical, yes ma'am.
I had a little example this weekend or something like that. I was at Harris Teeter and I was in line to order some seafood. And it was in a really nice area of town. And this is just my stuff, but this real hoity-toity woman is in line. And she got like a 10-carat diamond ring and she just thinks she is all that. And the seafood guy goes, who was next? And like, I know I was next. And she goes, excuse me, I was next. And I looked at her, and what I wanted to say was, look, let me take you down about 10 notches, lady.
Yeah.
Just because you think you all that, this is your side of town. I was next. But I thought, like this gentleman said, or whoever it was, pick and choose your battles. And I thought, do I really want to show out and become an even bigger certified asshole by trying to prove my point and getting my seafood 2 seconds earlier than I would have? Or do I want to just let it go, let her go ahead and go on to be happy in my day? And that's what I chose to do.
I think she knew she knew she was in the wrong. I think.
Yeah. Because I wanted to get like a little gangster, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I really
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Like I could go there quick. And
Oh,
I thought,
yeah.
that's not who I want to be anymore, and I don't have to. And this isn't a big deal in my life. Like, I'll get my seafood.
Yeah.
I will go eat it, and I'm not going to let her make me be all bamboozled all day because I had a big argument in the grocery store, made a big thing.
Over some shrimp.
Yeah, over scallops.
Of scalp. Okay.
But yeah, it was a perfect example of somebody trying to be an asshole where I could have ended up being a bigger asshole. And do I really want that?
Yeah, that's it.
You know, you can walk away and there's not two assholes, there's only one.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah. I don't want to go there today.
I don't want to go there either.
And
I
it's
don't like the way it feels.
It's a choice, isn't it?
It is a pick and choose your battles. And you always win when you choose not to participate. That is my
Absolutely.
experience.
Absolutely. I don't have to play. I don't have to play this silly game. Did you have something, Patrick? Oh, okay. Yes,
So,
sir.
you know, they say it's easier to smile than to frown. For one.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, like, you know how in the mornings, like, we got up early this morning, people saw, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I told my dad that one day, he says, never no such thing. Be thankful that you woke up.
Yeah.
And see, they carry that grudge all day, back to like what you said.
Yeah.
That would have messed you up the whole day. Now she got a chip on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Because somebody teed you up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not normal behavior. And like I say, it's something, you know, you got to pick and choose your battles.
Yep.
That's in every
Yeah.
situation.
The phrase, an abnormal reaction, a normal reaction to an abnormal event. When I'm in that situation where somebody comes at me, the normal thing that I've learned to do is to retaliate, but I don't have to participate today. I don't have to go down there. Livonia says, don't stoop to their level. My sponsor always told me to do your right or be happy. Choose to be happy. I'd rather be happy than right.
Yes.
I would
Yes,
say,
sir.
like you said, from now on, so I'm gonna make a joke out of it. I would say if they say that I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, I say, well, how far are you from your day? I'll get your lunch break. Go back home, run home, lay down in the bed.
Try again. You know, and sometimes there is, you know, to be able to say, are you all right? Can really cut through that. You know, to be able to say, wow, I don't know what's going on, but you seem to be really upset today. And I just want to be happy. If you need to do what you need to do it. But I just want to be happy today. I want to start my day happy. I want to end my day happy. And I want to be able to look at myself in a mirror at night and say, I didn't harm myself and I didn't harm anybody else. That's my goal in the day. And I can truly harm people by being an asshole, by those words that cut, by those actions that demean us. It says create physical and or emotional distance between ourselves and the asshole. If you're sharing a conference room with one, sit far away from them as possible. If you're with relatives and one is an asshole on social media, mute or unfollow them so you don't have to see it anymore. So you don't have to see their posts, so you don't have to see that hostility that sometimes comes out in social media because it's anonymous. And now I can be a total asshole because nobody knows who I am. And I'm not hurting anybody, but I am. Yes, sir.
Now, would that have anything to do with energy? Like I was once told by this lady, I don't know, I'm not saying like more witchcraft or voodoo, but people, we exert energy.
Mm-hmm.
We see it or not, and other people feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you ever go somewhere and you know you see somebody you never seen, like, oh my God, he look kind of spooky. You know, he get ready to do something, you know? Yeah, I was once on the subway in New York and seen him murder a guy because he looked at his girlfriend. He pulled out a gun and shot him 3 times.
Yeah.
On the
That-
train I was on.
that energy, we do put off energy, don't we? That intense energy we have when we're miserable. Right? And I want to make everybody else miserable around me. So I'm putting off that energy that is negative. And we know that negative energy can be not only effective, but infective. It can infect us with that negativity. Do I want to make a choice today to participate in this bullshit? Or do I want to do something different today? And that's it. I just want to do something different today. I'm tired of feeling bad about things I've done that have hurt other people. Right? I just don't want to do that today. I don't want to be that today. About spilled my soda. Be nice to the asshole, as pleasant and unruffled as possible. Don't react or otherwise encourage the behavior. Be pleasant, right? Be nice. Somebody comes at me, oh, God bless you.
Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek, absolutely. Livonia says it can make us physically sick. It can. It can. Hey, Courtney. Be pleasant. Come back at them in a nice way. It disarms people, doesn't it?
Yes,
When somebody comes at me hostile and I'm just like, I don't know how to help, but God bless you and have a good one out there and don't participate. It just goes back to don't participate. Yes, sir.
It reminds me of that movie. I wish I could have been like that. Office Space.
Yes.
favorite movie.
Yeah, right. The guy you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? The one that got hypnotized.
Yeah, yeah.
He just did not care.
No.
He stopped caring. He like almost spoiled this Office Space. Like he did what we talking about.
Yeah. Be that straightforward?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And not care.
Yeah, not care, not take it personally, not let it come inside me, because I can be affected by that energy. I can swallow negativity, and it will make me physically sick. Right? We know stress can cause not only sleeplessness, anxiety, depression. It also causes heart disease and diabetes and cancer. The stress that we have in these situations when somebody is being ugly to us can affect us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It can make it hard to be connected to other people when certain people are assholes to us. It's hard for me to trust when most of what I've experienced in my life are selfish people, In my addiction, you were my friend if you had alcohol, drugs, a car, or money, right? I was your friend if you had alcohol, a car, money, or drugs, right? So that's as deep as it went. And it is all about that. It's all about just my needs being met. That's all I care about. Me, the opera. Singing the opera, right? So I don't want to be that person today. I want to be the one that turns the other cheek, that is the bigger person, that can use my humor to disarm this person, that can use my kindness to maybe soften them a little bit, right? I want to be the one that brings peace. I want to be the one that brings acceptance, love, and respect. That's my goal today. And when I set out to do that in the morning, when I make that my goal every morning, I'm more likely to be able to do it, right? All right. So, how to deal with an asshole happens every day, doesn't it? There is always going to be somebody in our lives that really doesn't know how to treat us. And if I don't know, I don't know, right? But once I know, I can't not know. Once I know something, I can't not know something. So after talking today, I am now responsible to make a better choice when interacting with somebody who's trying to hurt me, right? It's my choice today. So it's a beautiful thing about being grown and in recovery. I get to choose who's around me. I get to choose, for the most part, what I do. I get to choose how to treat people, how I want to treat people, because I want to be treated with respect, with acceptance and love, right? Any other thoughts about dealing with an asshole? Yes, sir.
Well, I have a aunt, and she is certified card holder, shoe wearing, suit, tie, complete. There she is. And what I have learned is that if I get in the sandbox with her, participate in anything other than keep my mouth shut and keep my side of the street clean, I literally will be bogged down the rabbit hole, miserable for days over it. No matter the slightest thing, will turn into a huge thing because she is extremely dramatic and extremely in self-pity. So it's always like, well, she was mean to me. because she was, you know what I mean? So my thing is, I will always with her, and it took me my whole life to learn it. Take the higher road and not even let her tip the iceberg of getting to me,
Yeah,
because it is not worth the drama that comes with it.
absolutely.
And like she comes over on Saturday nights, and I used to wonder why Saturday night and all day Sunday I would physically be so sick I couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah,
And I realized when I started getting help to deal with her and help myself, that it really worked. I could enjoy my Sundays because there was no huge, blow up and no huge drama. So not participating and picking and choosing your battles, I would say, is the ace in the hole for dealing with the card certified.
yes, absolutely. Just don't,
Mm-mm.
right? I don't want to make things worse.
And it will
And
always.
always. And I can carry that hurt with me throughout that day, throughout however long I want to hold on to it. I've got to understand that this person is hurting, but that doesn't give somebody an excuse to harm me. Ever. We are not doormats. We are not doormats.
And I just want to share.
Oh, okay.
Honey?
Go ahead, Jeremy.
I
Now.
don't know how Robin deals with it. She goes for walks like
Mhm.
more than 3 miles. Now, I've asked her before, if she want me to go with me, I could try to walk about 3 or 4 miles. Because the way I go for my walks isn't as long as she.
Yeah. That's a good point. Physical exercise can get that energy off of us. Where if I can just say, hey, give me a minute. That's another thing we can do. We can time out. If somebody comes at me, hold on a second, honey. I gotta deal with this. All right. Give me a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. Give me a few minutes, and then just never come back. Some people don't deserve our attention, and I've got to choose. My God, I've got 24 hours in a day. I work 8, I sleep 8. That leaves 8 for me to really choose who I want to be around. And those are the people that are kind to me. Those are the people that feed my spirit. I don't want anybody taken away from me today. I want people adding to my life, right? So I just today don't want to participate in this. I've got to figure out how, like Ronald said, how important is this going to be in the long run, right? Patrick doesn't give me a cigarette. I get pissed off. I got that choice. I can be an asshole, right? But then I can take a step back and go, okay, how big is this really? In the grand scheme of things, am I going to be pissed off for the rest of the day because somebody said no to a need that I had? It's my choice. It's my choice today, right? Yes, sir.
Funny things, I was actually thinking that too, because I got to have to do it. People don't put the time in,
Yeah.
struggling with the service and saying no, like when Lisa's group,
Mm-hmm.
she does. So I just went to that, not yesterday, but the day before and a couple of days. So a guy comes up to me, he doesn't even just right away ask me, he just does hand signals.
Yeah.
Back. And I'm like, no, I don't have any, man.
Yeah.
And I have like a pack or something. Man.
Yeah.
I just bought a pack. But I'm trying to break that cycle.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's a big dude, man. I'm making feel good. He started jumping around and like picking up trash and throwing it. So a couple other guys are looking at
Yeah.
I'm like, acting like a little toddler. He's picking up stuff, throwing it around, and
I could be the one looking foolish, right? I could be the one looking foolish.
it made me take out the pack and look at it myself. Like, what is okay? Wait a minute.
There are a couple things. I love this, Roberta, and I remember, I think the first time I heard it was with Toya. 2 things that stopped me from being a true asshole: the Lord and the law. The Lord and the law. I like that. Thank you, Roberta. Absolutely, the Lord and the law. And I just don't want to be that today. I don't want to be the one that retaliates. I want to be the one that brings love. Right? Me too. Absolutely. Because I have a different life today. I have a totally different life today, and I want to share that. I don't want to share the me that was card carrying. Right. I don't want to share the me that goes back to that behavior that I had before I got into recovery. It's just simply not what I want to be today. Yes, sir.
I want to say congratulations on the 2 funds with your aunt or aunt, the sandbox thing, overcoming that, and the help you need assistance.
Yeah.
When y'all get in that sandbox, you want to throw saying that.
That's right. That's right. Getting the help we need to deal with people is really critical. Understanding that I don't have to take this on me, into me. It's not mine. It's not mine. That's your shit. Right. And the two beautiful phrases I've learned is that's your shit and no. No.
Oh, I have told somebody that's your stuff.
Yep. Absolutely. Roberta says, yes, Toya, we were all laughing when she said it. I miss her. Well, I know. We miss you too, Roberta. All right. So these are some steps that we can do. We can take the time to choose. Do I want to participate in this? Do I want to play along with this in this situation, which is going to bring me nothing but heartache and guilt? And another reason I try not to be an asshole is because I don't want to make an amends to an asshole.
I know.
Right. And amends is when we go to someone and we don't say I'm sorry. That's not a true amends. That's the way I understood it. A true amends is when we go to someone and say, I regret what I did. How can I make it right? I don't necessarily want to do that to somebody that has come at me in a negative way. I got to check myself. Do I have a part? But I don't want to do that today. I don't want to do that today. So, dealing with assholes, it happens every day. And we've got that choice about how we're going. Are we going to retaliate or are we going to respect? Right? Are we going to be kind or are we going to be cruel? Every day we've got that choice. Every day. All right. Any last words about assholes? Just try not to be one today. Here we go. Just don't become one. All right. I want to thank you. I want to thank the wisdom of the room. And I want, yeah. Oh, thank you. I've got to give you some information. Thank you. First of all, let me see if this is the one. It is. Take our survey. Let us know what we're doing well, what we need help with. Our survey can be found on www.promiseresourcenetwork.org. Go to our website, look down, it'll say survey button. Hit that. Let us know how we're doing. All right. Another one, is that it? Yes, that I want to give you is information about the Warm Line. Warm Line is a 24/7, 365 telephone call to somebody that understands, somebody that knows how to listen, somebody that may have been right where you are. It's manned by peer support specialists who have that lived experience with incarceration, homelessness, treatment, hospitalization, all those things that we can go through. Well, when you call, there's going to be somebody there that can listen and can understand, hopefully, if not the exact situation. We know fear, we know frustration, we know loneliness, we know sadness, we know anger. So even if we don't have the exact experience, we can listen. All right. So give the Warm Line a call. It's 833-390-7728. That's 833-390-7728. All right. Go out there today. And like me, try not to be an asshole. All right. That's my goal today. Don't be an asshole. All right. I want to thank you all for being out there, and we will see you all later.